Going public with it the way you have and notifying everybody is the best way to head it off. So,
Exactly. The more people that know it, then it's not a mystery.
yeah,
At least what comes up missing.
right.
Y'all exposed me. Y'all put me on the goddamn line and left me out there hanging dry. Initially, when I did this contract with y'all, if I didn't feel right about something, I wouldn't go through it. But yet, y'all forced my hand to go through it. You exposed me one time already, and I lost all my friends out of New York. I lost everybody I grew up with and everything because of your bullshit.
First saved message. Received March 9th at 4:50 p.m.
Hey, Jay, once you send that last text, and once you go like this, hey, Khalifa, I don't know who you've been talking to or exactly what you've been saying about me, but got around, and people came to my work today and talked to me. Don't say feds, don't say police, don't say authority, just say, people came to my work today and talked to me, and I can't have that. Then it's something like, inshallah, I'll see you around, and change your number. That's what we want. All right, man? Call me if you got any questions.
But you see what I'm saying? I'm heading home. And you see what they still asking me? Go to the fucking limbs. Let my fucking bones cribble.
I got a meeting with my attorney. Well, I'm hoping that today the lawyer will be able to assist me in giving me some advice on what I need to do to protect myself and to protect my family in the case that something was to happen to me, that I was to be snatched off the street.
Think of anything else unusual that's happened within the last year? People following you?
Just yesterday, me and my wife went to Jamil's Global Village in East Liberty. And as soon as I walked in there, like not even a minute later, this guy walks in, he's on a Nextel's phone. And there's some clothing like directly in front of the door. He came in and he felt the sleeve of one of the clothes. And he was like, oh, this is nice material. And then Rafiq, joking with him, actually rubbed on his shirt and said, you got a nice shirt on too. And it was so clear that this man had a bulletproof vest on.
For some reason, they're just attracted to you. I don't think anything's going to happen for a while. Based on what you told me, it would be hard for them to indict you right now, based on what we think they know. But they might try. If they do come to your house, they'll come, late at night or early in the morning.
Right. The fact that they haven't already arrested me, they obviously don't really have anything on me, and so they're still trying. But you never know, you never know. As far as I know, I mean, Allah knows best, but I haven't seen anyone following me today. Why do we have to live in fear? Why does my family have to live in fear every day now? Whenever I walk out, my wife's wondering, is her husband gonna return? I have a 9-month-old baby, and my wife now, she don't have no family in this country at all. So if something happens to me, where does that leave my family?
No. Okay, then you can talk to the
Okay, thank you.
I haven't done anything to anybody. That's correct. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi said, beware of the supplication of the person who is unjustly treated. This is wrong. I haven't done anything to anyone. Can you please try to get a hold of someone to help my wife, please? Please, man.
Now investigators are questioning a man after the FBI raided his Wilkinsburg home. What they found inside has forced them to launch a major investigation.
He told friends he wanted to join the Taliban and die like a martyr, but he ran from the FBI. The Pittsburgh FBI SWAT team, though, took him down moments later in front of his Wilkinsburg apartment. And now the feds tonight are looking to see just what level of anti-American he might be. Ali al-Akili, also known as James Marvin Thomas Jr., was in possession of jihadist literature and literature on the U.S. military and its tactics, and that he promoted guerrilla violence against the U.S. Armed Forces. Now, tonight there is no hard evidence, according to the feds, that the suspect took any action against the United States. But this investigation of this suspect and his friends is far from over.
Hey, little man. Come on. Hey, put your hands up. Don't you know how to fight yet? Yeah, no, you know, you got your little pretty face.
Got a used dog, Tony Brown.
Yep, Daddy's here now. Wow. It's good to be home, man. It's really good.
Project Salam received this email from Khalifa in which he identified two informers, Shahid Hussein and Saeed Torres. We decided to hold a press conference. On Thursday, the day before, the FBI arrested him. And what did they arrest him on? On a gun charge. The gun charge was apparently based on the fact that he had gone to a public shooting range and made a video of it, which he posted on his Facebook. And it has been on his page for at least 6 months.
And why time it to be exactly the day that he says, I'm going to go to a press conference and I'm going to explain that I don't want to be involved in any terrorism act, and I wish the FBI would stop trying to press me into it.
If the mosque comes to the FBI and says we suspect this person, is the FBI under any obligation to say, yeah, that's an informant?
Just on the narrow legal question, the Bureau has no legal requirement to tell either the targets of investigations or anyone related to them about informants. What's interesting here, it's also never told Congress about the standards under which it actually sends people to do this work, which has really impeded any opportunity for oversight. The FBI routinely uses informants to contrive cases and criminalize First Amendment protected activity, and this is the same pattern that emerges in case after case after case.
Shariff may be guilty, but you know what, of talking. In the whole thing, there was nothing about any weapons, no bomb, nothing. Talk.
You want to wear those sneakers or your other sneakers? You want to wear those?
This was all because of his child support payment. They had Shariff owing $70,000 or $80,000. They knew that he was struggling.
Who were they?
Saeed knew that he was struggling with his payments. I'm still making child support payment for him. And he's in prison.
He felt desperate, and he said, I'll do anything. That's when they said, we got him. Now you're going to explain to him that since he feels so down and stuff, you got some people that will help him. Because he started saying he'll do desperate things. And that's all they wanted him to say.
If you knew how everything would have turned out, both for you and for Tariq, would you have done anything differently?
No. I'm not in control of this. They're in control of it.
Who are they?
The agents, man, come on. Don't play with no word games with me. Who else is they? Who else I'm speaking of?
This is not something new that is happening. I mean, these are things that Malcolm used to talk about in the 60s. He used to just always say, be very careful of who you're speaking to, because I know that there are FBI informants that are Muslims.
The Quran says to enjoin good, not to solicit or not to coerce him to do the wrong. That's a major violation of Quranic teachings, you know, to encourage people to do wrong. And that's what he was doing.
One of his fears is that someone in this mosque may have issued a fatwa against them.
No, Saeed, he knows better. But nobody put a fatwa on Saeed. Nobody. I seen him personally at one of the African street festivals. I just stayed away from him.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at CCA Northeast Ohio Correctional Center. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Yeah, my lawyer said in the 20 years that she's been a federal lawyer that she's never seen a possession case like this. Anybody being put in prison based off of pictures of them being at a gun range. And if I go in there and I lose a child, I'm looking at a minimum of 15 years compared to a 10-year plea, which would allow me to get out in about 7 years. And I got a family to think about. I mean, what would any sensible person do? It's a gamble for me to fight these people.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
I've been unemployed, you know, been kind of rough. The local jobs here, for some reason, seem like they just want their own kind. I don't see too many Irish bars hiring any black cooks, you know. Other than that, I have no other resources in telling you how I'm going to try to maintain this family.
When's the last time you heard from someone in the Bureau?
It's been a while. Months. I should have never, you know, even considered dealing with them. You know what I mean? I mean, it's chaotic. I don't have words for it at this moment. I really don't. I believe because of what happened in Pittsburgh, I'm getting all kind of shit rolled down on me. You know?
But if Khalifa was arrested, wasn't Pittsburgh a success?
No.
Why not?
Because it was not what they wanted him for. Rough life, man, rough life. Sometimes I think I don't know if I made the right decision or what.
I guess I should really, really hate him. But you know why I don't? Because the old folks say, what you reap, you will sow. And with all that he's done to my family and somebody else's family, he may be physically out of jail, but mentally he's not. So I don't think that I would want to be in his place right now.
I gotta get my shit together, man. I've been so fucking depressed, man. Never been this way before. I need to get a little more active, be a little more involved with my child. The correct way. Start reading with him. Give it 6 minutes. Smoke a joint, man. I blame this all on the government. Trying to be a good fucking citizen. Look what happened. I'm fucking Muslim, I can't even go to the mosque. Ain't that a bitch? Cause the fucking mosque I can go to, you already infiltrated and been on the news and everything else. And my name is up there, so how the fuck I'm gonna pray? You violate my constitutional right now. You prevented me from going into the mosque because of my actions.
I used to work out of the New York office. There's something in the making. It was only if I was interested in an assignment, that's enough. And would I be interested in going down there to do some work? I said, yeah. I could use the money. They getting ready to make a case. Where I fit in at, I don't know. See what I'm saying? So they must need my expertise because they always remember who they work with. They say, oh, I'll call Saeed up. Saeed can... Yeah, he's the man for this one. Tell you the truth, I got over 5, 6 motherfucking convictions that they got. They worked on. They worked and they got it. So that's just another episode you have to wait for. That's another part of the story. See what I'm saying? The real juicy part. So this story is never ending.
Another terror case.
2 men under arrest in a terror plot.
Trying to detonate a car bomb.
1,000 pounds worth of explosives.
Caught thanks to an FBI informant.
The plot was uncovered by an informant.
Confidential informant that was involved.
But the bomb was fake. It was a sting.
The FBI set the whole thing up and enticed them with money and gifts.